It's in the second row because you and Jerome were conversing and I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Okay. Here is a sermon in the sack. Superman.
That was what he got last.
Bendable. Bendable. Superman kicking. His arms don't bend up to fly. I guess he flies even without the arms. Iconic character. All of us know kind of the story of Superman, don't we?
Strange visitor.
Impervious to almost anything except kryptonite. We all have our kryptonites. Some of us have more than one. Sometimes we get certain things in our life confused. We begin to think that this is equal to that, or this is somehow combined with that. In America, among Southern Baptists, there is this confusion as to the Bible and the Constitution, and where they join and where they don't. They are two separate things. Sometimes in our theology and our mythology, we get them confused. Sometimes we think of Superman and Jesus as being the same thing. And there are similarities. I have a book someplace tucked away that I have not found since I moved, called The Gospel According to Superman. And there are certain things. Jesus certainly has powers that go beyond humanity. So he is superhuman. He is a Superman. But not in the comic book fashion of this Superman. See, Jesus took on human form. Jesus was born, the incarnation, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And when he did that, he was subject to all of the pain, all of the sorrow, all of the temptation that we face. It wasn't just kryptonite. It was everything we face, he faced. And he faced it without sin. That's pretty super. If he had not, his sacrifice would not have been sufficient for me. But because he did that, his sacrifice is sufficient for me. But his sacrifice was very real. He died. Superman has been around now for how many years?
75 roughly? 30...
Almost 80 years. And he still has the same black hair he always had. That's not natural. My hair used to be that color. 2 or 3 of them still are. He's been around that long, he's never died. I guess there was that one screen. With comics, they keep on changing the continuity. So what happened last year isn't necessarily the same thing that happens this year. It has no relation to one. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. There is a continuity that exists that remains constant. God doesn't suddenly change the storyline to get new readers. Don't confuse. Don't confuse your Christianity with whatever your political persuasion might be. Don't confuse the power of God with the power of the presidency or the power of Congress or the power of the Supreme Court. They are different things. Don't confuse Jesus Christ with Superman. Realize Jesus is the Lord of life, who came in the flesh to die for you and to die for me, that we might have life and have it abundantly. So consider that next time you watch your cartoons or read your comics or play with your action figures.